بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أما بعد فها نحن مكبرين الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر ولله الحمد في مساء الأول من ذي الحجة عام 1440. This is the year 1440, the first day of Dhul Hijjah, at the end of the day. Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, walillahil hamd. And we return to our review lessons in Al-Ajurrumiyyah, the Matan Al-Ajurrumiyyah. Last lesson was on lesson 28, when cases are indicated by harakat. قال الإمام رحمه الله تعالى فالذي يعرب بالحركات أربعة أنواع. Four things the i'rab is shown by harakat. Harakat means fatha, dhamma, kasra, sukun. These four things. There are four things that i'rab is shown. Alamatul i'rab are harakat. What are these four things? Al-ism al-mufrad wa jam'u taksir. And then وجمع المؤنث السالمي and والفعل المضارع الذي لم يتصل بآخره شيء. And then he said كلها ترفع بالضمة وتنصب بالفتحة وتخفض بالكسرة وتجزم بالسكون. And that was our last lesson. كلها, is كلها absolute? No, because if you said كلها and it's absolute, then we say, well, hey, what about, for example, give me جمع تكسير مجزوم بالسكون. Give me that. There's no such thing as an ism مجزوم. Or give me فعل مضارع الذي لم يتصل بآخره شيء and كلها تخفض بالكسرة. Give me فعل مضارع مخفوض. There's no such thing. طيب, so كلها here he means what you know. You've already been introduced to this stuff, so you know which applies to these things here. And lesson 29 that we're starting right now is more exceptions. Added on to what I've mentioned, here are the exceptions actually mentioned in the text. He says, وَخَرَجَ عَنْ ذَلِكَ ثَلَاثَةُ أَشْيَاء. Three things are exempted from these basic rules. The alamat asliya, being the four harakat, or lack of haraka. There are three things that are exempted from that. Oh, simple. جَمْعُ الْمُؤَنَّثِ السَّالِمِ. Alright, جَمْعُ الْمُؤَنَّثِ السَّالِمِ. What's that mean? Give me an example real quick. رأيت المؤمنات. Yeah, he says here ينسب بالكسرة. So جمع المؤنث السالم ينسب بالكسرة. So when he says ينسب بالكسرة, he means everything else the same way that's been explained to you. That means what? يرفع بالضمة ويجر or يخفض بالكسرة, because it's an ism. And what about the jazm? جمع المؤنث السالم يجزم بماذا؟ لا يجزم لأن الأسماء لا جازم فيها. طيب. Then he said والاسم الذي لا ينصرف. And the noun, it's called ممنوع من الصرف. And we talked about that in a bit of detail. الاسم الممنوع من الصرف. That is, he says, يخفض بالفتحة. Otherwise, you would expect يخفض بالكسرة. But here يخفض بالفتحة. Give me an example of that. Is that going to be khafd though? No, we need marartu.
مررت بمسجد.
Is the word masjid mamnu min as-sarf?
مساجد.
Okay. صليت في مساجد كثيرة. Yeah, صليت في مساجد كثيرة. Not مساجد كثيرة, but مساجد كثيرة. نعم. So that's al-ism الذي لا ينصرف. Notice he says al-ism الذي لا ينصرف. He doesn't say al-ism al-mufrad. So that means it includes al-ism al-mufrad. And it includes also a jama'. What kind of jama' can be ممنوع من الصرف? مؤنث سالم? كل الجمع. مؤنث سالم, مذكر سالم, and جمع تكسير? Can there ever be a جمع مذكر سالم ممنوع من الصرف? No. Impossible. What about جمع مؤنث سالم then? ممنوع من الصرف? No. So then which جمع? Jam'u taksir. You just said masajid, right? So salaytu fi masajida. Salaytu fi masajida. What that means is we got a Jam'u taksir and we've got Ahmad. Marartu bi Ahmada. Bi Ahmada. It's mamnu min al-sarf. Right? So that means, as he says here, يخفض بالفتحة. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Naam. So mamnu min al-sarf, whether it's ism mufrad mamnu min al-sarf, or whether it is jam'u taksir mamnu min al-sarf, no matter which one it is. What about fi'l mudari' mamnu min al-sarf? Just say what's wrong with you, teacher. Like, yeah, there's no such thing. Like, we're talking about ism mufrad or jam'u taksir and the different ilal that we talked about in the detailed lessons on the topic. طيب. So يخفض بالفتحة. What that means is يرفع بماذا؟ بماذا؟ يرفع بماذا؟ The only difference is يخفض بالفتحة. So that means يرفع بالضمة. What about ينصب بالفتحة? طيب, that means everything else is as normal except this. Just like Jam' Mu'annas Salim has got one change. When it's mansub, it takes a kasra. Notice these two. The mamnu min al-sarf is the opposite of Jam' Mu'annas Salim. Jam' Mu'annas Salim, when it's mansub, it should have a fatha. No, it has a kasra. Mamnu min al-sarf, when it should have a kasra, instead it has a fatha. The exact opposite. Just remember these two things. They're actually opposites of each other. And then those are the first two cases. Remember, he said, وَخَرَجَ عَنْ ذَلِكَ ثَلَاثَةُ أَشْيَاء. That's the first two. Third one here, final one, is what? وَالْفِعْلُ الْمُضَارِعُ الْمُعْتَلُ الْآخِرُ يُجْزَمُ بِحَذْفِ آخِرِهِ. So الفعل المضارع المعتل الآخر. What's معتل الآخر mean? It's معتل, the last letter is معتل. What's that mean? The opposite of صحيح الآخر. And so, example, give me an example. فعل مضارع معتل الآخر. يقضي. قضى. يقضي. فعل مضارع is يقضي. So then it says يجزم بحذف آخره. Put a lam in front of it. لم يقضي. Take off the ya and just leave a kasra to remind people that there was a ya there. Right? لم يقضي. لم يقضي. Not لم يقضي. Regularly, يقضي زيد. لن يقضي زيد. You still, in mansub, you still leave the ya there, but you put a fatha on it. It becomes mutaharrika. لن يقضي زيد. But then if you say lam, it becomes لم يقضي. لم يقضي زيد. Take off the ya totally. Leave the kasra just to show that it was a ya that was removed. يجزم بحذف آخره. So when we say لم يقضي زيد, يقضي is فعل مضارع مجزوم. علامة جزمه حذف حرف العلة. حذف الياء. You could say here حذف الياء. Now here, essentially here there's a problem with this, because what happened to, for example, he didn't discuss in lesson 28 or 29 الجمع المذكر سالم المسلمون. Why not? Because we're talking about ما يعرب بالحركات وما يستثنى من ذلك. Get the idea? So then we're not talking about muslimun because it's يعرب بحرف. It's a wow or a ya. You get it? So then that's coming up. Lesson 30 and 31 is, as you can see there, وَالَّذِي يُعْرَبُ بِالْحُرُوفِ أَرْبَعَةُ أَنْوَاءٍ. Now we're going to talk about the other language items that we didn't talk about now. But for now, 4 things have the i'rab by harakat. Fatha, dhamma, kasra, sukun. And 3 things are exempted from that they normally have. The i'rab is shown by haraka. And so you say, يَقْضِي زَيْدٌ. Alaykum salam wa rahmatullah. Yaqdi Zaydun. Leave it like that. Lan yaqdi Zaydun. What's the i'rab of yaqdi Zaydun? Let's see if Abu Maryam knows right away in the door. Make i'rab. Yaqdi Zaydun. Make i'rab of yaqdi for us.
Yaqdi.
Naam. Naam.
Mansub.
Yaqdi Zaydun. Qad yaqdi Zaydun. وقد لا يقضي زيد.
It's yaqdi.
Yaqdi. I didn't say لن يقضي. I said يقضي زيد.
Oh, marfu'.
مرفوع.
Hey.
This is the part. This is what we're waiting for. We're hinging on this right now. We're waiting for this. علامة.
علامة رفعه يا
Yeah.
نيابة عن الضمة.
No, because the ya don't change. لن يقضي, the ya is still there, but there's a fatha on it. So that indicates that the sign of يقضي is called a ضمة مقدرة. منع من ظهورها, I think it's الثقل. لم يقضي. It's a ثقل. لم يقضي. Yeah, الضمة. That's because فعل مضارع المعتل الآخر is مرفوع بضمة مقدرة. منسوب بفتحة ظاهرة. لن يقضي. مجزوم بحذف حرف العلة. So it still has a dhamma and a fatha for rafa' and nasb. That's why Ibn Ajurum says وخرج من ذلك ثلاث أشياء, the things that are exempted. He only mentions الفعل المضارع المعتل الآخر يجزم بحذف آخره. And حذف is not our issue. We're not talking about حذف. We're talking about حركات. حذف حرف العلة is not an issue. But he means here that indicates that it's مرفوع بضمة and it's منسوب بفتحة, like the asl here. And now it's majzoom as an exception from these basic rules. It's majzoom only بحذف حرف العلة. And that is our review. Our iqamah is very close. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, wa lillahi alhamd, wa salli Allahumma wa sallim wa barik ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. There's coffee left here for you.